Hi guys, welcome once again to another day of Tickler Things. Now if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am doing some deep cleaning to a car. Now this car was purchased from someone and the owner took it to me, and she told me that there's some obnoxious odor in the car and she wants to get it out. But I told her that you can't just vacuum it and get it out, you have to do some deep cleaning. Fortunately, I have a machine that can get it out, so I decided to video just to film how I do it. I'm using a Eubanks dynamo. It's a Eubanks, it's called a Eubanks steam dynamo, and it does steam cleaning. So I'm getting the liquid in it, and I'm going to start it up and allow it to steam, and you'll see how it works. Now, as usual, if you're new to the channel, just remember to subscribe, and if you want the latest videos, click the notification bell. So I got the desired amount of liquid in it and cover it, and I'm gonna plug it in and turn it on. Now I'm in the backyard, and I normally I'm a do-it-yourself type of person, so there are times I do fail and at times I succeed. Well, this is one of them that I do succeed, because if I fail you would not see it. All right, so it's building up some steam, so you allow it to build steam and it runs for about 5 minutes. So this is the Markex. Looking at it, maybe you can't see it, but it has some brown thing on the seat, and it's really the dirt that is there. I have, and you can look at the background, you see the sea. So I sometimes stay close to the sea, and it's my nature spot. I like to just be alone at times, just listen the wave knock against the shore. Now back to that. This is the trunk, and I have something that can get the trunk looking less dustier. So I'm gonna do that as well. So I'm just walking you around. Some Markex, I love it. So it's plugged in, steam built up, and this is how it starts. Starts a little with a little liquid in, and then it's gets steamy, and the steam is very, very hot. So you can't allow yourself to have the machine at one place, or it will discolor it or burn it. So as you look at the amount of steam that is coming there, now the trigger, I found it out a little late, that you can press the trigger, and there's a safe button below the trigger there, the red button, that you can squeeze and keep the trigger on for as long as you want, rather than have your hand squeezing the trigger. So I position the camera in some very advantageous place where you can see how I get the steam to the car. Because if you're doing a deep clean, you just want to get it done as good as possible. So you make sure every nook and cranny, especially the nook, gets steamed. And the process is not just a one thing, because when you steam it, you want to make sure you use the vacuum to get it out. And it's not just the regular vacuum, it's the spot cleaner. And I do have a spot cleaner. I also have the vacuum, but it's a spot cleaner I use to get it out. And I'll not show much of the spot cleaning part. This is just basically about the steamer. If you want me to do another video with just the spot cleaning, you can just let me know, and I'll be glad to do it. Even while I'm doing this, the car is the steam of the car is making me perspire so much. Plus the day was a little hot. The time was about 11 to 12. I wanted to get it done before the sun reaches my point, but I guess I did it late, so this is what happens. But the steam is in the car and it's really emanating all over the place there. Even though you might not hear the machine takes a break, I do have to. You don't want it to be running for a long period. It's just the editing of the video make it seem like it's running constantly. But I run it for like maximum of 15 seconds, break it and go again. So that's just for you to know. It's not something that runs constantly like that. First of all, it will damage the machine, and then the steam of it will be gone. So both ways it cannot run that long. Especially when you put the steamer on the door where it's leather or leatherette, you don't want to have the steamer on one spot for too long. When you put the steamer in the vent, I do change the nozzle because I want it to be featured way down, so I use the narrowest one. When I'm using on the carpet, I use the brush nozzle, but for the vent, I use the narrow. It's the narrowest of them, and it produces a lot of steam as well. So I'll just let you know while I work. The steamer, it comes with different nozzles, and I just use basically two, the brush and the long one. It can also use like on tile. It uses on tile. Anywhere you have like dirt that's very stubborn, bacteria areas and so on, you use it there to clean it up. I'll just put a video, a snippet of a video of me doing the tile, and you see how much it takes the dirt off the grout area. Also, the instructions are there with the how to use it, but nevertheless, since I'm using it, I'll let you know. It comes with the measuring cup, and the maximum for it is the two measuring the fill one, two of them. And you don't want to open the 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 machine when it's hot. It's best to plug it out, give it time to cool down, and I don't think it can even open if it's hot. There's a device, a safety mechanism on it to ensure that you can't open it. And you don't want to put your hand over the steam when it's working, because I tell you, it's very, very hot. And it's one of the most handy tool I've bought in a long while. It, and also the spot cleaner. As you look at my hair, I'm trying to become a Rasta. So hopefully I'll see the light soon. So it's a steamy project. And I tell you, the scent was very, very potent in the car. And once you go in it, you smell it. So this steam thing, I tell you, it really works marvelously. And I'm really not getting any pay to do the video for the Steam Pro, but I must say it's very, very good. There's a lot on the market. However, this is the one I choose to buy, and I can say maybe I'm lucky. Well, I didn't buy any more to compare, but this one did not let me down. So after getting it done, changing the nozzle again, and I'm gonna do it through the vent from this side, and this is how the nozzle looks. So you want to get as much steam in excuse me, you want to get as much steam as possible in the vent, so you might have the oily thing that sticks in the vent area. Now you know the steam can get it out, loosen it and get it out, so hence you want to do that. Now I've gone inside of the glove compartment and I'm gonna change the cabin filter. And the cabin filter is the filter that works with the AC. In older model vehicles, when it's really hard to get out, as I look here, this is where it is, but I notice there is no cap right there. There's nothing to bar it, so that should not have been. So I'm gonna let the owner knows that it needs to be sorted out. Now look at the cabin, look at the filter. It's really dirty, really dirty, and I don't know the car drove like that for so long, and it's not good for you. And so I'm gonna do a makeshift replacement because I always have it. I'm gonna steam inside of it out first. This is the steam there. The steam has work. The money is at work there. Ensure the places that need to be steamed are steamed. So you have some dust and you have some grease areas that you might not be able to reach, but you want to ensure that it's gone, because when you're doing deep cleaning, you have to clean deep. So I'm using the flashlight so that you can see what it looks like in there. And this is my makeshift. It's a makeshift filter. It's sold at the regular hardware store. And I learned this lesson from one of my previous AC repairman. He always travel with it, so in case you can't get it at the store, you can use it. And once you get the proper one, you go ahead and change it. But it is authentic AC filter, or I should say universal type filter for vehicles. Now, if you have the correct ones, then you should just use it. Go ahead and use it. But looking at this filter, I don't think it's safe, or I should say environmentally friendly, or friendly to the health, to put it back in the car, at least without dusting it. So once I've gotten the correct size, just make sure you do it a little bit bigger, because it's much thinner than the original filter. Put it in, see if it works, and yes, it should work. It's not, so you're gonna have to just cut it a little bit more. It's in, cut that part, and I'm putting back the glove compartment together. So that should be good until I get the correct one. So apply the necessary force in order to get it sorted out. So it's good. You get all the documents back in the vehicle and close it up. So with all of that steam out or in, I'm getting the spot cleaner, which is what you see there, the lower part of the screen. And so you use that to get out all the dirt that are already loosened from the steamer. But as I said before, I'm not going to do a long, I'm just going to show you a little piece of how it works. It's a vacuum that takes up the spots and the liquid and everything. So it's sucking it up. Any dirt that is inside in the carpet, it takes it up. Dirt, dust. And as you see the result right there, just showing you. And it has to spray some water in it to ensure that it's loosened as well, and you get it up. So as I said before, I'm not doing a lot of showing that. I might do another video on it, but this is Duke Quick from Tech with Things. I hope you do enjoy this program, and see you.